What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Logically Podcast. Is this fucking better for you, Mo?
Much better.
All right, cool. Because we got some serious shit to talk about real quick. I don't know if you guys, I did tell you guys behind the scenes.
Hold on, I gotta bundle myself up. I gotta get prepared for this.
On some real shit,
Yeah.
Adam Liu,
Oh God.
you're a fucked up person, and we want to bring you on the podcast. You do this thing where you bring people on and you insult them for a fucking hour after they drive hours to get to you. So I want you to come here. You can bring one person. I don't care if it's that fat fuck you had in the back of that last video. I don't give a fuck, bro. This dude's a fucking asshole, bro, and that's how it is. So message me back again because we had a conversation not too long ago, and I want to get you on the podcast as soon as possible. So let us know.
Welcome to Logically Podcast, y'all. That was the beginning of the goddamn episode. Holy shit! I had no idea this was gonna happen.
This is some motherfucking real shit, bro. That motherfucker needs to get put in his place. But man, all right. Well, on that note, we're gonna
Officially start the episode.
we're gonna officially start the episode. I just want to get that out there. It's a nice clippable moment for us here,
Clippable.
and we're gonna blast the fuck out of it. But anyway, we have someone here that's our guest today. This is our second guest.
Second
A
guest.
few of our other guests fell through, obviously.
We have the most beautiful and handsome guest ever.
handsome.
Handsome.
Is that weird?
No, it's not.
It's not weird.
It's not weird.
She's okay with it. She's okay with it.
I was like, is that normal?
No, because we had two guests, and I gave both of them a compliment.
It's true. Wait. Oh.
Pache.
I thought you were talking about just
uncomfortably.
her. I was like, the handsome? But I was like, all right.
Ladies can be handsome too, bro. It's all good.
They can be.
Everyone's
especially now.
beautiful. Oh my God.
Everybody
Alright.
can be handsome and beautiful.
So, we'll go ahead right now. Which name do you want us to say? Is a lot because I know you got personas. I want to make sure we do this right for you. We did, but there's
This
There's
is the
fucking
moment,
two.
though.
I'm Savannah Alley, dude.
oh my.
I'm Savannah
I
Alley.
didn't know.
All right.
Savannah fucking Alley, everybody.
Hey! Holy shit!
That was a great way to start things.
She's got the. Would you call it an alter ego? Is your other? I mean, not your alter ego, but obviously.
I mean, maybe it's an alter ego.
You mentioned it the
But-
other day when we were talking, and I thought that's maybe where you were going with it.
Well, I'm married.
I know exactly
like,
where it comes from.
And, you know, like, that man's last name is not the hard work that I put into my acting
Right.
career. And also the woman I am on set and on photo shoots
Right.
and when I'm writing isn't exactly the person that's, like, at home cooking dinner and kind of, like, scrubbing the countertops and shit.
Yeah, I get that.
Wow.
Because I clock out of the house, and then Savanna Alley hits the real world, and we
Right.
get shit done.
Interesting.
That's great. I never even thought about
you
that.
gotta separate the lives, because like if I was an actor all the time, my husband might be a little confused.
How long have you guys been together?
4.5, 5 years.
4.5, 5 years. And you guys just moved back from North Carolina?
Yep.
Oh man, back
Fuck
to the
that
cold.
place.
I thought you loved it.
I don't know. I just want to say what. I just want
Can
to
we
say I
talk
have no
about how
idea
Mo's
what's going
still
on.
wearing that fucking thing?
First of all, thank you for being on the show. I appreciate it. How fucking dare you? How dare you? I look great right now, all right?
Come
Look
He
at
is
me.
like a modern day Audrey Hepburn.
Thank you very
He
much.
does look good, but it makes me insecure. That's
I
why.
have this on because it's plush, comfortable.
I knew
all
it.
right?
You
Looks
can wear
good,
it next.
All right.
Yes.
And
I
by
want
the
everyone
way,
Everyone gets a turn.
by the way, shoe check. I got the Travis Scott's on because we had a very special guest
She
coming
gets to do
on.
the shoe check too.
And
Enough about you.
yeah,
I got these at Black Craft in Salem.
Salem's great.
They're furry, and they have bats on them.
That's pretty
She's
sick.
like, enough about you. Yo, this is the first time you got cut off on your sneaker talk.
it's
Sorry.
okay.
It was
That's
bound to
awesome.
happen.
Someone had to do it. I told you. She's got sass.
I'm okay with
She'll
that.
come out there.
I'm all right. It's okay. It's just
was-
my segment, but
I was,
it's okay.
I was
Fine.
thinking how like one of the other episodes you like helped him lift his leg up. He's eventually gonna be able to put his leg like all the way
I
up.
know.
No problem.
It is a very tight set we have here.
No, we do.
Very
we do.
tight set
It's
because you
tight.
almost knocked down the computer behind you.
I do that
We
event-
did very good with the amount of space we have, though.
Yep.
I say that's my least favorite shot. I love that shot because
Love that shot.
of the brick, and I'm in it, obviously.
I love this shot.
And then that shot's all right, but
Where did
Yo,
I
why
look?
do you hate?
I'm not hating, bro.
Why do you hate?
All
Oh,
the
wait.
shots are loved equally here.
Oh my God! See, I knew he forgot something.
Now do the intro again.
What's going on, y'all? Welcome
Oh
to
my
Logically
God.
Podcast. I am your hostess with the mostest. I got the quads that
Full
go
circle.
on for days. I got the back that don't brain. I am Mo. He's Joe. He's just a scumbag over here.
Oh my god.
You got Savannah.
Oh my God, no. We have special guests
We're
today.
throwing
I'm
the flash
sorry.
off on that. How long until those lights fall is beyond me.
We'll be good today.
So what's up with the are you allowed to talk about what you told me about that big thing that you're working on right now?
Not yet. So there's one big thing that just got started, and it's my biggest film yet. It's my
Okay.
highest paid film yet. It's big production, so I'm super jazzed about hopping on with that. But I just finished a movie called Money Game,
Okay.
and that's gonna be sick.
Sounds cool.
Honestly,
Where are these movies going?
Which platform are they
thank you,
going?
Mo.
You're welcome.
No, what did I say? Well, that's what I meant. That's what I meant. Wow, that really did sound fucked.
Yeah, you're like,
Holy
oh my
shit.
God.
No, I was trying to hint at the part where
Where
I
are
don't
they
know if
going?
you're allowed to talk
Straight
about.
to the top, baby.
That's the part where I wasn't sure if you're allowed to talk about or not.
Yeah.
I remember the
they're
conversation.
going to be on Netflix or Hulu Prime.
That's huge.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
it's-
Congratulations, by
Thank
the
you.
way.
What's,
Thank you.
what's Money Gang about?
Money Game. So that's.
Oh, I said it wrong.
You say Money Gang?
I did.
Money Gang.
That's an honest mistake.
That's the quest that we're on. It's a different quest. That's
yeah,
not
yeah.
what she's doing right now. Okay.
I was in it.
It's crazy.
Where'd it go?
What happened?
What's it about?
Someone get this lady some thought. Oh God.
You guys gotta cut this out.
Clip it.
So to answer your question, it's a great movie. Amazing plot, great team. Actually, the people who worked on the film Coda worked on this one
Coda? Why does it sound familiar?
because everybody's seen it.
Was it a big one?
Yeah.
Why haven't I seen it? What's it about?
Stop asking me what movies
sorry,
are about.
No, that was a great movie, and that's awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, just roll with that.
So is it in post production right now?
Yep.
So it's all wrapped up filming, but shooting. So now they're doing the final touches, the editing, and
Yep.
all that kind
Yeah.
of stuff. Obviously I can't ask you when it's gonna come out, but I can ask you, how was it shooting? Like a lot of people who do acting say that the set life is very monotonous and it's long days. So I just want to try to get your perspective on that.
Yeah, it's a lot of long days.
Yeah.
A lot of long days. And you never really know how long you're going to be there. So you show up whatever time they tell you to. It could be 4 a.m., could be 9 a.m. And they'll be like, yeah, we'll be wrapped up by 8 p.m. And then 1, 2 in the morning rolls around and you're like,
Yeah. No, that's how it goes too. It's like even like
But-
some scenes take like hours.
yeah, I mean, like one scene, you might get it done the first take, the second take. I had one particular scene where straight up, I was just walking out of a restaurant. You know,
That's it?
we
Just
do
walking
it.
out of the
Yeah, we
restaurant?
do it all the time, right? You open the door, you walk out, you go sit down, and I had to do that. I shit you not, like 17 times.
Holy
But
shit.
like the thing is I love it so much, and I'm so in love with the process
Right.
of filming that I'm like happy as fuck to be there. Like I'm
Right.
having a good time. They're like, look sad, and I'm like,
Oh my God.
thanks for having me.
Holy shit! So you're mostly working out of Massachusetts, right?
Yeah,
For everything,
I'm-
obviously.
I'm pretty
movie-wise.
Boston based. I just did one movie in Rhode Island. That was like a 3-day thing, kind of quick, low budget, but it was a lot of fun.
Right.
Like indie films, I think are really the backbone of the film industry, and no one thinks about that. But
Right.
like as an actor, you got to do the indie films. As aspiring directors and writers, that's how you start.
Right.
And everybody gets the most experience out of those films. So they're really more rich in production because you all have to sort of learn together.
Right.
yeah.
Like I'll do a scene and I'll nail it perfectly, and then the director's like, I wasn't rolling.
Oh my
God.
God! I feel like that's crazy. So that does happen in like the big time movie things, then, like situations.
Yeah,
like that.
shit like that happens. I
That's
mean,
crazy.
That makes
Steven
sense.
Spielberg isn't gonna like forget to roll, but
Yeah,
Okay.
he's kind of got it together.
So
Yeah.
there is levels to the shit then.
yeah.
That's crazy as shit though.
You
So You can go.
Walk out now.
Go ahead.
Somebody-
Oh, I thought you were telling
go.
I thought you were telling me to leave the room.
No, oh my God.
No, but I thought it was a
Oh
joke.
my God.
Oh my god.
Look, Mo's the disappointed dad.
Are these two
Oh my God. I'm
yours?
so sorry.
Yeah, no.
So, wait, what?
I mean, so back
What'd
to
you
what I
say?
was saying. So I'm gonna just completely just ignore these two for now. Quick question for you. So when you got your start, did you start off in indie films? Did you do quite a bit of indie films? Did you go to acting school, or did you just say, you know what, I'm gonna dive head first and I'm gonna see if I can get in as an extra and kind of work my way up through there? Or did you say, I'm gonna get an agent, I'm gonna try to go into acting school, then I'm gonna see if I can get roles and go to open calls?
That's
how did you
a
do
great
that?
question. Because I did it.
Fuck you. He's so proud.
He's like, look how good I'm doing, motherfucker.
No, it is a great question. I did everything ass backwards.
Okay.
So ever since I was a kid, I was like, I want to be an actor. I remember watching Ace Ventura when I was real young, and my stepdad came in the room, and he was like, hey, what's going on? And I was like, I want to be him. And he was like, a pet detective? And I was like, no, dude. Like, I want to make movies. Like, what the fuck's that called? You know, I'm like 5, 6 years old, and he was like, oh, you want to be an actress? And I was like, yeah.
No
And so
shit.
I kind of like got that spark from Jim Carrey really young. And then I graduated high school, went to college, moved to Portland. And I was working as a server at this really nice hotel.
Okay.
And I hated it. And I was terrible. I was a bad employee. They must have fired me 9 times, but they were so desperate for help. I'd just show up the next day. They'd fire me. I'd show up the next day and clock in, and they'd be like, that table needs bussing. And I'd be like,
That's perseverance.
word.
Oh my God.
And so one day, I'm having a shit day. I swear to God, I knew I was going to get into some trouble that day. I was just in a bad mood. And we've got this big table, and they're kind of whispering, talking to each other, and they're doing this number. And so when I come in to pour the coffee, I'm like, and I hear something about Angelina Jolie that I won't repeat. And I was like, ding, 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 like these people work in film. So I was like, I got to tell them somehow that I also would like to work in film.
The hair.
So I'm like, what's my best course of action here? I'm going to go out back. I wrote Savanna Alley, aspiring actress, telephone number, and email address on a notepad. And I went up to one of the producers that I had sort of made eye contact with in the moments leading up to that.
Okay.
And I just went, and the piece of paper trickled right into his butter.
Oh.
And just
Oh.
landed right there. And I was like, I tried. And I was like, that's enough of that.
It got there.
So I see him just and they all kind of look at each other, and I'm like, oh, fuck it. Maybe I'm better off here.
Oh my God.
And so I had gone outside to set up the outside restaurant, and I see 2 of the producers standing by the door waiting for valet to bring up their car, and they're standing there looking at me. And I was like, they're going to tell my manager that I put love notes in their butter. And I'm definitely getting canned this time.
Oh my
It's
God.
over for me. And one of the producers, Scott Taylor, walks up to me and he hands me his business card and he goes, you got balls, kid. Call me. And I was like, I got balls! I got balls!
Huge.
So it worked out then.
So I took the card and I went home and I got some headshots and did what I had to do. And I sent them over to him and he was like, these are shitty headshots. You want to just be my assistant? I was like,
Oh my God.
yeah, I'll be your assistant.
Oh my.
That's
So
still
So-
something.
But I mean, he was honest with me and he really kind of paved that first year for me because I worked alongside him, literally getting coffee, doing all the cinematic stuff that you hear about producers' assistants doing, staying up with him till midnight, just going through paperwork and making phone calls and just getting kind of kicked around, but
Right.
it was good for me. And then he brought me in on a couple commercials. So I skipped everything. I didn't take any classes. I didn't audition. I didn't get an agent. I just got this and he put me where I wanted to be. And then I ended up in a Netflix film, doubling as the main character, which was a lot of screen time, a lot of on-set time, long hours. It was the best form of education for me. And then after that point, I was like, all right, I need to take some classes. I need to like really figure out.
Dig into it.
Yeah, like now that
Yeah.
I've been on set and I know how this works and how they perceive actors, I sort of get the inside scoop. Now let me hone in on my craft here and figure out if I'm any good at this
Right.
or if I should just, have the back of my head. It's like someone's like crying to you and you stand in for this person and I'm like, more tears.
There's gonna be so many clippable parts in that.
I love it.
It's so good, dude.
I
Oh
love
my
it.
god. Well, so did you feel as if like when he said I can't get over the what you said about the headshot thing?
Oh, fuck
That
that.
must
I
have
mean,
knocked
that's like the nicest thing that he could have said because they were shitty. I was going for this like 90s Vogue look. I wanted to be like real grungy.
But you were happy about him, right? Originally?
I don't remember. I just
So you
remember
took it the right way is really all
I
that
just
matters.
remember being like, I gotta do this, and he was like, you need better ones, and I was like, I don't have the money.
Yeah, this shit's expensive.
And I was like, and at the time too, I lived in my car,
Oh shit.
so
Oh,
I
shit.
extra didn't have the money.
Right.
All right. So you were willing to take that advice.
Yeah,
then.
yeah.
You're
I was like, I
okay.
need this. I lived in my car for 6 months, and then I finally saved up enough money from working on that film where I got myself a cheap motel in Old Orchard Beach in the off season. So it was like,
Which is the time to do it,
yeah.
for sure.
And I was making like $300 a week
Whoa.
at this time, and the motel was like $215.
Oh, so you were pushing.
You were scraping by.
I was barely surviving. I had to stop smoking weed, and I remember like that moment. I used to smoke a lot. I smoked like an eighth a day
Whoa.
for years.
Damn.
And I was like, I can't do this anymore. Like, I need to grow up. Like, this is as low as it gets. Like,
Living in your car. Smoking
yeah, like
the eighth of
I'm
weed a
this
day.
close to prostitution right now. Like, I remember just being like, how much worse could this get? And I was like, at least I'm not a whore.
You held on to that part.
I
at
really,
least.
my body remained a temple, and even more so when I had to stop smoking weed all the time. So, yeah, I had to like really pinch by, and then at work, I dead ass would steal like loaves of bread. Like the everything about this time was just so righteous that I had to go through with it because I was like, I'm literally stealing bread
Oh my
right
god.
now.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
You have to experience the bottom of the valleys to enjoy the highest highs of the peaks. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? You have to go through the lows. But you said something very interesting to me, that you said that you stopped smoking weed. You couldn't afford it, but you also chose, you know what? I would rather pursue this, do this, than say, you know what? I can go back to my busing job or whatever, or get a new job, and I can just live a regular life. But I am so dedicated to this craft that I'm willing to basically live within an inch of everything, like being almost homeless, pretty much. You were homeless, but you know what I'm saying, like getting a cheap motel in the outseason, stealing bread, stop smoking weed. Like you were that dedicated to like actually try to make it. So I commend you for that. You know, not
Every
a lot of people
star
do
has a
that.
story
Thank you.
like that. I feel
It
like
is a really great
every
story, I'm
person
not
that
gonna
like
lie.
you know what I mean has like a rock bottom story,
Correct.
which is crazy. Like that's kind of anyone who's doing an interview loves stories like that. I'm
We
just
love
saying.
stories like
And I'm
that.
happy you're past that. You know what I mean? I'm happy you're past that.
I
but
have a
that's
house now, and
crazy.
I buy my own bread.
I'm not in those days anymore.
Everybody loves an underdog story, right? Everybody loves an underdog
It's
story. The
undeniable.
person who
Shows-
goes
yeah.
through the most and then makes it on the other side better in every single way possible, better human, better soul, and then they get to like enjoy the riches of life. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
why he's wearing my little.
That's right.
Damn it.
That's
This
right.
is the
Whatever
best
the
Mo's
fuck
been
it's
doing.
called.
You've been motherfucking planning this shit.
I know. You know, he still has
60
it on.
minutes hire me.
Oh my god.
Yo, y'all saw the last 4 episodes. Everyone here knows that this is a different type of fucking Mo today.
He's proud of himself today. Today he's like, I'm killing it.
I'm looking for a new interviewing gig. You want to hire me?
Whoa. Come on.
Take me with you.
We just see like billboards in like New York a week from now. It's just Mo and Savannah just sitting there on a billboard. It's like
Next episode's just me and you. Things didn't go the way we thought it would.
really,
that's
really like a sad intro. So, welcome to this week's podcast.
It's just Chet and Joe.
It's the Chet and Joe show.
I'll be honest with you guys. I back in like college days or whatever, there's been multiple times where I've done like video interviewing. You know what I'm saying? Like I've done a little bit of that. And I'll be honest for you guys. I don't think I got the face for it.
What do you mean?
What?
Yeah, I don't have the face. I don't
Explain.
have.
What
I
kind
don't-
of face do you think you have?
I'm a pudgier person now.
He's
you know what I'm
fishing
saying?
for compliments.
No,
we
I'm-
cannot fall into this
Will you
trap.
stay the fuck out of this?
Oh my god!
No, let me tell
I
you
feel
something.
I feel so protected right now.
No, I'm glad
I told you she was sass. I just didn't think it was gonna be used against me.
But you're the only one that I know, dude. Like, I just met these
doesn't want
guys.
to hurt our feelings.
And I've been asking her top 8 questions all day.
Shit.
I will give Mo that one.
Yeah, it has been. You have been on point with these questions.
Thank you.
Mo, I don't think your face is too pudgy for this.
No. Bro, I appreciate you guys' love. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a couple of things in life that I've come to the realization. I'm never going to be leading man face, you know what I'm saying? Or leading actor. I'm never going to be able to do that. I don't like acting. I'm sorry. I know you love acting.
No, he personally doesn't love acting. Oh my gosh, she's shaking.
You did this.
Oh, my God.
This is my life, dude.
I'll be honest with you guys. I love podcasting. I think podcasting is the best form of media, and I love doing it. I will never leave the Logically podcast with my boys. But this is where I'm.
Nice.
This is no being serious. This is where I
You guys
belong.
better prosper.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is where I belong because I tried everything. You know, what I'm saying from like. Trying to see if I'm good at like, doing like public speaking. I'm not. I get scared. I get nervous. I have anxiety. I don't do any of that. But this form right here, this is for me. Like I
Right.
love this. Like you know how you have acting. That's your thing. Like you crave for it. Like you love being on set. You love doing this. I love doing this. Like I love being to hold a mic and talk to my friends.
This is his
shoot
first
the shit.
on-screen gig.
Ever. Never did it.
How's he doing?
You're doing great.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Little fear before
Can
the
you
answer.
give me one of these?
Oh, dude, that was almost a chance to make us like get swerved again.
We almost got it. If another one comes, don't be afraid to do
If
it.
she didn't give that to me, I would have just slumped over. I would
would've-
have been out.
Why,
would've
why
hit
would
it.
I
Yeah.
deny you
Because
knuckles?
because somebody
it's
did.
happened.
Because
It's-
somebody did.
It happened episode 1.
That uncomfortably handsome bastard denied it for me.
What uncomfortably handsome bastard is too uncomfortably handsome to just like,
He plays hockey for a professional, you know. He's
oh, he fell too many times then. Maybe he just
Oh,
nervous.
God.
No, I'm not supposed to say this.
Pat, this ain't scripted, my boy.
no,
Pat,
I'm
we
just
love
kidding.
you.
No, a lot of. By the way, this is amazing.
Who is he?
It's Pat Shea. He plays for Maine Mariners.
Yeah, yeah.
He's
Oh,
he's
awesome.
also a content creator, and he makes he has a lot of followers.
Oh, he
Shit.
makes
Awesome.
some funny videos.
I'm
Yeah,
like not well versed in social media or anything really. Like I watch black and white television, like
my
dead
God.
ass.
Alright.
Like I'm not up to speed with a lot of things. So my buddies are always showing me. They'll be like, "So after you learn how to use Instagram, I'm gonna show you this podcast, and you're gonna love it." And I'm like, "What's a podcast?"
I had someone ask me that the other day. I was
Are
like,
you serious?
no, deadass. They're like, what's a podcast? I'm like, oh, shoot.
Yeah, I mean, like 3 or 4 years ago, someone was like, "Why don't you do a podcast?" And I was like, "Come again?" And they're
Yeah.
like, "It's like the radio, but today's version, Grandma." And I was
Right.
like, "All right,
No
I'll
commercials,
look
too.
into it."
That's interesting that you're not social media savvy. Can I say that?
I'm not,
She's what she wants to be.
but like I am constantly being told to post. And my friends help me with it a lot, like coming up with ideas of stuff to post. And then, like, photo shoots are easy. You just hop on and throw them up there. But I've had to learn, like, you got to hashtag, you got to gain
is hard.
followers.
I'm down with hashtags.
I just auditioned for a pretty big film.
Okay.
A pretty big film.
How'd you do?
I'm not going to say the name. I thought I did great. And I got a call back, and I auditioned a second time, and they're like, "Okay, so let's sit down and let's chat real quick." And I'm like, "Word." They go, "Show me your Instagram." And I'm like,
Oh, no.
"Fuck."
My shot.
I was like, "Fuck." And I give them my name,
The handle.
Yeah, yeah.
and they pull it up, and they're like, "You you have 300 followers.
It's a new
And I was
Instagram though.
I was like, it's a new account because on my other one I had over 1,000, but I'd get like 9 likes. And I was like, so something's broken. I'm just, I don't know what it is. I'm
Yeah.
gonna start from scratch, I guess. So I'm still like trying to get back up to 1,000. And they're like, by the end of this year, you need to have at least 1,000 followers. And I was like,
The stress. from
Reels.
that.
I was like,
Get on Reels. If you post Reels on Instagram, that's what's gonna boost your Instagram.
can we talk about this another time?
Yeah, for
And
sure.
like maybe,
You can go through it.
like give me
Yeah,
an
no.
outline, give me some instructions, what time of day to post.
Yeah, I'm still learning that part.
They're like short
I'm not good
videos.
with that
just
stuff.
Yeah, I'll be honest
What
with
do
you.
I do on them?
Whatever you feel like.
This is the mastermind who does all of our social media. He's the one that does it. He's the one. Before I started this, I would post gym stuff and that's it. I would post and goes and not do anything else. Because of this man, now I have like 4 or 5 different posts that we just post all the time. We
See,
just post
I
them.
need that kind of help because like before, like even with my last account, I didn't have followers until I did that Young Gravy video. And then
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I went to Seattle to go to a couple shows with Young Gravy and Baby No Money, and some people recognized me. It was like the coolest night of my life. And they're like, "What's your Instagram?" And I'm like,
oh my gosh.
"Why are you shaking?" Like all I did was take a bath in gravy. Like, please,
That's
like
what you did in that?
you haven't seen it?
I haven't seen the great. No, I didn't know about the gravy.
The gravy.
I sent
Was it
some,
real
I sent
gravy?
some of your
That's
info
the
today.
peak of my career so far. It's where
You were in a few music videos though. You were in
Bitter Bones.
Bitter Bones. My
You know
boy, you
him.
need to get back to me. I'm trying to get you on this place too. You know, he gets back to me. I'm not hitting.
That'd
Anyway,
be sick.
I saw that one. You're on the thumbnail of that, which is cool.
Yeah.
It looks like a straight movie.
It's a music video.
Yeah, but it looks like a movie.
We've done a music video together.
We have done
but
music
you're
video.
not ready to talk about that.
I mean, we can talk about it.
No, you don't
Oh,
want
whoa.
to talk about that. Where's my promised video? Actually, you know what? I'm glad it's not out there.
Oh my god.
There was like 5 different times we tried to put this video out in a different way. Like we even changed the song of this video.
Oh really?
And we never.
It's not meant to be. Like, we got to just try
We
a
had to.
different...
We had to. Like it was good.
Yeah.
It was good. It was just the not timing, but just what we were trying to do with it just didn't work.
It was like there was one message that needed to be conveyed at the time. And I think just sort of putting out the trailer for the video did that.
Oh, it did.
And then
It did.
yeah, and then it kind of like backed off, and then you got this whole other image of what was going on in society and what was going on with COVID, and then you're like, all right, now we're gonna do this, and then that image sort of changed, and then it's like, why do I need to be dressed like that for this message? Like, can we just reshoot this?
COVID awareness.
I get it, man. I'm surprised you haven't put it out. Can you imagine if you do eventually? You guys both put it out. You put it out.
We're gonna
whatever,
work on something.
and then
else at
it
some
blows
point.
up.
And
Well,
we're gonna do
That's the
something
thing
else.
about it. you
that's
know?
why we didn't want to just throw it out there, because we could do something together like so much better and more structured. That wasn't even like that video wasn't even done being filmed yet.
Yeah.
Like, so we only had like a certain amount of stuff to work with.
Oh wow.
It was good though.
Hey.
Was it professional? How was it on set?
It was super professional. Was that the first time we had ever met
How's it
in person?
Well, apparently, I don't know, because
I
you
don't
said
know.
you knew me. And, there was the college window things.
That was a fucking joke, dude. That was a joke. I have this strange phenomenon, and I'm noticing it more like increasing volumes, that I'll meet people and either myself or them are like, yo, what's up? Like, I know you. Like, I have people all the time that come up to me and they're like, Savanna, what's up, bro? And I'm like, I'm like, I don't know you. And then they're like, dude, one time, remember that time when we were drinking Peebers? Fuck yeah, bro. And you passed out, and I'm like, I don't
Passed
remember
out.
that.
I don't remember.
And then, but it's like today I walked in and I'm like, what's your name? But when I came in, I was like, that looks like Mo. And then I was like, what's your name? You're like, Mo. And I was like, oh, we know each other. And you're like, I don't know you.
Oh my god.
You
The
think-
roles reversed there.
It happens all the time though, because I had seen you somewhere.
I mean, I think we
Small
definitely.
campus.
I think we've definitely talked, because how else would we have had each other on social media?
Yeah, I
at that
digress. Back to the video.
Oh my god.
I think it was definitely the first time we'd ever worked together, and I didn't know what to expect, especially for being down to my undergarments. That can go poorly at a rapid pace, but all of you guys were like super professional. Your eyes were up here. everything was just done like very meticulously. Like you were very conscientious about my comfort levels throughout
Right.
the whole thing. And then I remember there was one point where I was like, I got an idea, like sit down. And you're like, I don't know what to expect. And I could tell that like you were nervous, and I got behind you and I had like put my arm around you. And
Oh,
you're
you're
like,
talking about the...
when you were on the end of the bed.
Yeah,
And I
that-
kind of came up behind you.
Yeah, that shot. Okay.
And you were
okay.
like, whoa. And I was like, are you okay, sweetie? Like,
I'm the one that's like, stop.
are you? You were like,
Stop
listen,
it."
Miss Harvey, go sit.
I'm not that kind of guy.
But like the chemistry was there. Like everyone was working well together. So I was like, I feel like we can do this. And it was like one of the best shots in the video.
Yeah. No, yeah. I just wish... If we were to go back, I wish it wasn't to that song, for one.
I liked
So we
that
could
song.
have... Yeah, but
I like that song too.
with this... You don't even know what the fuck we
Yeah,
talking about.
I was
I'm
gonna ask
disagreeing with her.
what song is it? If that's
It's I'm not gonna mention who it's about. It is a diss song, but it's called "Ask Your Girl About It."
oh, I know
Oh,
that song. I know that
Jesus.
song.
And
About
she
it. Ask your girl
was
about it.
yeah.
About to shoot my local heroin deal.
Oh, shit! That's the part that started the drama right there.
I
Oh,
imagine.
Wow. Yeah, it would.
Yeah.
That's pretty strong words.
Oh, I saw
Almost
that.
drooled on myself.
That looked gross.
You see that?
I saw that. I saw all of that.
What?
I think that's God saying something.
Yeah, God's like,
less drama.
zip it up.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, it was called "Ask Your Girl About It." She was portraying the
The
woman.
Girl.
Girl.
The woman. We're learning as a podcast to like.
Not be 100 all the time.
Generalize
Okay.
things.
No, not even just that.
Don't go too hard in the paint.
like with
Come back, Instacart. We missed
question for you. This is so off topic. We'll go right back to your story, but
Telling a story.
well, I mean like your story of you, like everything.
you. Oh, she's giving you the business.
This
yes,
I
she
feel
always
like is an
does,
important
bro.
topic. though.
I'm having a good time.
So, what do you think? Is there so?
I can see you
I'm
trying to
getting
figure
so
this out.
nervous. I get so nervous to say this. I would have Mo do it, but Mo's gonna fuck that shit up real fast.
Damn.
We need you, Instacart.
A lot of please come back. Please come back, Instacart. So we get on the talk of what you're allowed to say as a man nowadays and what you can't say as a man. Like some people want to be called woman. He goes right in. You wait till two drops.
Okay, just
You
keep
wait till
going.
2, 3.
Let's keep
4.
going.
Just kidding, but okay.
No. That's fine. I can hold
This
my
is
own.
important we talk about this.
No,
I want to know what the question is.
So the question is, for like with the feminist movements that are going on right now, what is wrong? Because I called someone like, I said females or ladies or something once, and the girl looked at me and said, "It's women." Are those derogatory now in 2022?
Wow.
We wanted females, no
Uh,
woman.
yeah.
God
No,
damn it!
So my personal outlook on this is everybody has a different idea. And where we're living in society right now, we have all these platforms that connect us 24/7, and all we do is we wake up in the morning, we hop on, and we spill what we're thinking. And that never used to be the case. So when you are living in this literal web where millions and millions of people are sharing their personal ideals of how this should be and what this should be, then it's going to get misconstrued along the way. And now we're living in a time where there is no right, there is no wrong. It's be respectful.
Right.
Like don't walk in and your girlfriend's making dinner and you're like, "Sup, bitch?" Like unless she's down with that.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's like
That's what you're saying.
it's like, "What's up, bitch?" Unless but like just be like don't be racist, you know? Like
Whoa.
don't
Yeah,
like
Yeah,
don't
no. Yeah,
like
we aren't like that here.
don't be
I
sexist.
love where this is going.
Just be a good person.
Right,
And
exactly.
like I'm not gonna sit there and I'm not gonna get butthurt about simple things. Like if you call me a female or a lady, I do identify as one.
Right. Well,
And
that's
And
kinda
if you
what I was
call me
getting at,
bro and dude, I also sort of identify as that in a way.
Yeah, I think I've always called
And-
you dude or bro.
Yeah. And the majority of people that I hang out with call me bro, and I'm not gonna be like,
right.
stripe.
I think it's just
But-
there's different movements.
And you just gotta know your audience. You gotta know, and like literally and figuratively. Like when I start hanging out with new people, sometimes I'll be like, "Do you say the R word? Tell me. Do you say
What's the R word?
Yeah, I wanted to ask, but
You
I
can
love
say
how
the
whatever you
R
want,
word?"
We
man.
made
I'm not
contact.
saying it. I'm
Well,
not saying it
I
because
don't
What's the last letter?
Did.
did.
Oh,
It's a
Wait.
D.
we were
The-
talking about
the
this
R
not
word.
too long ago.
Oh.
We literally were. Chat.
Because
Yep. That's a bad one
so
now.
10, 15 years
That's a bad one
ago, there was a different outlook on a lot of words because my friends would walk up and they'd be like, "Yo, you look R word today," and I'd be like, "Dude."
That's actually true. I forgot.
It's
About
like,
that.
it's like in the
Yeah.
Vine days when Vine was huge.
Yeah.
You didn't have to censor.
It wasn't like that back then, but now we have progressed. The generation that said, like, derogatory terms and whatever to your friends, and we thought it was funny, it was kosher with us. Now it's not funny anymore because we have grown and we've been like, "Hey, dude, so that's actually not a nice word. Maybe we shouldn't use that anymore."
Which I agree with that.
Yeah, it's all
you know.
part of growing. And we're, like I said, we're living in a very connected world, so we're always talking.
Can I say something?
Maybe.
We'll see.
He's like, listen here.
Moral of the story,
no,
just
no.
be a good person.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah.
be like overly judgmental. Everybody has their own opinion. Just be a good person.
Yeah, true.
I absolutely 100% without a shadow of a doubt agree with every single thing you said.
This is
That's
where it
not-
goes.
No.
This is
that's-
when Mo comes out.
No. Here's the problem. Here's the problem that I have with people. People are easily outraged. Outrage now is being sold. That is the content now. Outrage is the content. People need it. They need outrage.
True.
If I said, here's the thing that happened to me, 100% without a shadow of a doubt happened to me. I opened a door for a lady, right? I opened a door for her. Being a nice
Woman Mo.
Okay, I say lady, you say woman. It's the same thing.
If you're outraged, comment below.
there may be a few.
I opened this door for this lady. You know what she said to me? I don't need a man holding the door for me.
But
In which part of that did I go wrong?
That's kind of where I was getting at with like what he's saying there is like, do you think some people are over the top with it?
Absolutely.
Yes!
well, everyone's gonna feel differently
Wait,
about
so,
it.
5 episodes to get
so
that.
over the top because that you weren't
No,
being
I,
sexist. You were
being a
being a good
gentleman.
person. You would have held that door if it was a man behind you. You might have closed it if there was like a dinosaur. Like
That's
you
right.
might have been like,
I mean, I'll
fuck you. But like,
Yep.
if a human being is walking in, you're gonna hold that door because that's
I know you say
Just
human
being nice.
being. I just want to stop at Chet. If it was Chet, then I would slam the door in his face.
No, he
You
would.
and me
He's
both,
done it
brother.
before. He's done
You
it
and me
here in
both.
my own house.
No, because the way I was raised was sticks and stones break your bones, but words will never hurt you. That's the way I was growing up,
Same.
and that's the way that I perceive in my way. I don't go out of my way to be mean to anybody. My mom always said, "You open the door for a lady, you hold the door for a lady. You're the first one to walk next to the street. If a lady's beside you, you walk next to the street." That's why I say lady. People think I say lady as a derogatory. No. I say it as a respectful way. My
That's
mom
what
said
you were taught to do.
say you call them ladies.
Would you remember treat her like a lady? That's like
Treat
a
her like a
phrase.
exactly.
Yeah.
So
I love that.
I grew up in a place.
Love it a lot.
I also
love it a lot.
a lot of people don't know this, but my mom raised me. We
Right.
didn't have a dad. I was raised by a woman. So for people to think that I'm disrespectful, or
No
being
one's
towards
thought
women,
that yet. No one's
you
said.
thought that, and now you're attacking me.
assuming.
Oh,
You
shit.
see-through person.
don't be racist.
No, so when I say lady, I don't mean it like to be mean or anything like that. But what I'm now noticing, this is why I really don't really partake in like social media.
Yeah.
This is the reason why the hate is at an all-time level. People can't even have a conversation anymore. It's crazy.
TikTok
That's why I
did
love
that.
doing podcasts, because we can actually sit down with people, have conversations. This is why I love this type of genre. And if anybody attacks this type of genre, then I feel like you're attacking me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because this is the best way to have actual like conversation, to have smart,
Yeah.
Yeah.
insightful conversation.
Because we
you
dig
know what I'm
deeper.
saying?
It's not just the surface.
It's
like
not the
social
surface
media,
that-
you get like the surface of what people say. Here we can actually like really dig in about stuff.
Absolutely.
Yeah, like they just comment their one-sided train of thought,
Right.
and there's really like no other way to go back on
And,
it. Like,
and who knows what mood they were in.
yeah, I have like a short list of things that I find are not up for discussion. Almost everything is a gray area.
Mm.
Because like if we have an intelligent enough conversation, you just might change my mind on something. You just might.
Absolutely.
That's
It's
unreal.
true.
And if
Absolutely.
you don't, like, at least I know a little bit more about you, and
Right.
you know, we kind of get somewhere in that
Well,
aspect.
You know what
Now
that
it's
means?
just well, now it's just cancel. Cancel.
Cancel culture.
That's it.
Yeah.
Done.
But you know
Over.
what she just
Cancel.
gave you, bro?
She gave me a nugget of truth.
I was gonna say
It
hope
was
or
a
faith
brick.
or something, but
I
It was
like
a
the
brick
nugget
of
of
truth.
truth though. That was pretty cool.
No. Some of the smartest people that I know are ladies, you know what I'm saying? Women, you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
I absolutely I don't have no problem. But when I speak, I sometimes I think that I'm the dumbest person. So when I walk in this room, I don't think I'm any smarter than anybody here. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I might have my own little expertise of what I'm good at, but the majority of the time I'm just an idiot. You know what I'm saying? Like I can freely admit that. But when I feel passionate about something, I can have a smart conversation, you know? A lot of the stuff that we're seeing now is just outrage towards men. And I can say that, and people would agree with me, because a lot of the stuff that's happening right now is just it's just derived from hate towards men. And I'm saying, look,
I'm sorry to get you involved in this conversation.
No. Like
Is
this is a really important thing that's
It
going
is.
on right
It
now.
is.
It
Like
really
this
is.
is an
Okay.
everywhere,
that's-
everyone kind of thing.
That's like so great to hear.
No, it
Yeah,
is. It's
you
a
will
real
have
thing.
girls who come on Instagram or Snapchat and they'll be like, use that man for his money. Use that man for all that he's got. But if a dude says that about a lady, he's a misogynist. I asked a lady one time, I'm like, what's the opposite of a misogyny? I asked you guys right now, what's the opposite of a misogynist? What's the opposite?
I don't even know anymore.
Can you give me an example of what misogynist is?
Misogynist is to hate a woman solely based on her female reproductives and for her just to be a female. You think her less than anything in
Sexist.
existence.
So
Sexist.
the
No,
opposite
No.
would
right?
The
be
misogynist is just you basically hate a woman because she's a woman.
Oh.
So the opposite would be a woman hating a man for just being a man.
Yeah, but what is the actual? What's the definition? I said misogynist, but what's the opposite of misogynist?
Well, see, so the misogynist.
No, it's misandry.
Damn, I was
That's
so
the
close.
opposite of misogynist. It's misandry.
Really?
Yes, misandry is to hate men, basically based on just being men.
Well, that's a new term.
But that's the thing, though.
that's the thing.
I educate myself. I'm like, okay, why is this happening right now? Right? Why do people who are not great, like Andrew Tate, pop up? Why do they pop up? Because they give young men hope. Why do we have a huge simping culture?
He's very popular
Whoa.
too.
No.
Well, that and
Wait.
like the bad news travels better because, like, you know, think about when you log on in the morning, or I guess you don't log on, you just open it, but you get on social media and there's like, we gave out free Thanksgiving turkeys. You're like,
Yeah, no one's.
and
sharing
then
that.
it's like
Oh,
9
true.
people died in a bus accident. You're like, bro.
Whoa.
It's like
And you like read the
sad.
whole thing and then you post it, and like we just are attracted to the negative aspects, and
It's
that's
a drama kind
yeah.
of thing.
you know
Drama
about
fuels. Yeah.
I know all about drama.
the
Wish
negative
I
stuff.
started at the beginning of this shit, Adam Lou. What's good?
It's
I
like-
just try to live my life as respectfully as possible. I respect every single. Some of my best friends are gay, and two of my best friends are women, and I absolutely love the shit out of them. I think they're great peoples. I love hanging around them. You know what I'm saying? But when I ask them questions like these, and it's important to have this kind of dialogue. You know what I'm saying? And it's always down to the same thing. It's just the negativity that fuels the world right now.
It is.
I don't support that. That's why I used to always post and ghost. I don't have a big following because I can't partake in that. It hurts my feelings. If I read a negative comment, it literally hurts my feelings.
I can tell you in this business, it's gonna, but you gotta get used to
Looking
that
at
shit.
you hurts my feelings.
That hurts my feelings.
That's something that I'm always thinking of is like, when am I gonna get my ass handed to me for something that I didn't even realize I was doing?
So some like,
Right.
backlash from a video or something.
Just
or?
like anything because it can happen in any way.
Any
And
way.
like
Right.
I'm always waiting for like that video of me in junior high to pop up where I was with like my group of like emo friends and we were using like all these words that now might be bad.
Yeah.
Everyone's got videos.
Everyone-
like
everyone-
Yeah,
yeah,
everyone
everyone-
does, but like, you know, where I want to be in my career kind of puts me in a place where I'm an easy target. Hopefully, you know.
Right.
So I'm always thinking about that, and I like to be careful with how I say things because there's a lot of different avenues to these things, and the baseline is love who you're gonna love and hate who you're gonna hate. Like I don't particularly hate any one man more than a woman. I think like I'm straight.
Yeah.
I think men are beautiful, and I talk to some of like my straight friends, and they're like, I think men are gross. And I'm like, I think you might be a lesbian. Because I've never like been naked with a man and been like, ew. No, like I'm like, should have done this sooner.
That's what I'm here for.
Thanks for coming. Do you need anything? No, I'll stop talking. Yeah.
Yeah, I would say hate definitely doesn't have a gender applied to it.
Yeah,
You
exactly,
can hate
like-
anyone, anything.
I mean, yeah. So the whole just like trying to pinpoint certain people and like really narrow it down to the point where it's like, do you really hate men? You just had breakfast with your dad, whom you're very close with.
What an excellent point.
And did you sit down and were you like, so I hate you. Thanks for breakfast. Fuck you. I'll see you at Christmas. or did you have like a heart to heart with this man that you trust and you've built a relationship with, because you can do that. You can build that with friendships. Two of my best friends are both males and I have been friends with them for 15 years. Wow. 15 years. Like, we've slept in the same bed together. And these motherfuckers have been so respectful. One of my best friends, Sam Maresh, one night we went out to the bars. A few of us came back to my apartment, and I had sort of pulled him aside. And I was like, if anyone's going to sleep in bed with me, it's going to be you.
Right.
Like, you're my boy. I don't know that guy. That one smells weird. Like you're coming in bed
You're
with
off
me.
the list.
Yeah, so he was like, yeah, I kind of figured that. And I sort of set the other drunk people up in the living room, do whatever. When we go into the bedroom, and he keeps his jeans on and his flannel buttoned up, and he goes on top of the covers, and he just takes his hat off, and he goes,
Yep. It's a bro move.
And I was like,
respect
I was like,
there.
wake up. I was like, are you going to like get under the covers? And he was like, nope. I was like, you going to take your pants off? Like, you look uncomfortable. You going to sleep in jeans, dog? And he was like, yep. And I was like, I'm in shorts and I'm getting under the covers. And he's like, yep. And the hat's over the face. And I still bring it up to this day where I'm like, dude, you like to sleep in denim, so I don't want to hear shit from you.
Oh my god.
But like,
I mean, there's always at least like whenever I've been in situations like that, I was always like the pillows in the middle.
yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
The dividers.
Or head to feet.
Or head to
Yeah,
feet.
yeah, yeah.
Head to feet, which I'm not a huge fan of because I fucking hate feet.
I wouldn't like that move either, but if you gotta do
but
it.
I've done it. And I've done it with like back when I played hockey with like hockey players. So that shit,
Sucks.
it was bad.
Terrible.
Yeah, that sounds like a worst case.
So how do your friends smell? What's their?
Hey, man. Hey, man.
Which ones? Which ones?
Oh, we're doing this.
Oh, my God.
So I have this thing. I'm actually allergic to deodorant.
Are you all right? Because I think we're all wearing it.
I'm wearing deodorant too.
I
Wait,
am-
or you mean like it like?
Are you guys fucking dumb?
like you're
Are
talking
you
about-
dumb?
This is just like the Pat Shea situation.
Like,
Oh,
like it's not.
See that?
Oh my god. Right, me too.
So if I don't wear deodorant, obviously I get a little bit of a stank.
Okay,
Like
okay.
the pits will stank a little bit. But when I put it on, it makes me sweat and it makes me kind of rashy.
Yeah, I get like that
I'm
too.
not gonna blow up like a balloon if you're wearing deodorant.
Thank
but
God.
but
It's the
I,
on skin.
you know, so one of my good friends, he's actually allergic to deodorant too. And we had this thing like a few weeks ago, like this really hot chick walked in and he's like, I'm gonna go talk to her. And I was like, pits up, dude. Like, let me get in there. And so like we always do this like pit check for each other because we both know how it feels to like be the stinky kid and like be aware of it.
it's like bonding.
Yeah, it
I
is.
love that.
And
That-
so
no, that's a bro move right
It
there.
really
Yeah,
is.
and so-
That's a bro move. For
so
sure.
one day I'm like, dude, you gotta like pit check me right now. And I was trying to be like discreet about it, so I like put my arm up like this. And he kind of like leans in, and it definitely looked like we were gonna make out or something.
Oh
And this girl walks in, and she goes, "Oh," and I was like, "No." I was like, no. She comes up to me like 3 days later, and she's like, "So you're married, right?"
Oh
And I was
my
like,
going there.
I was like, I know exactly what you're thinking. I was like, we were not kissing. He was sniffing my armpits. I was like, let's just get this out right now. Like, I got stinky pits, dog. Like, I'm not cheating. I'm not a cheater. I'm not a whore. I got these sweaty pits. I got swamp pits.
Oh
And I need help.
If I was the
This is
girl,
getting clipped.
I would be like, wow, I did not expect that. You know what I mean?
I don't
Wow.
think she did.
No,
I think she
sure.
was like anticipating the tea.
Yeah.
I think
bet.
she was like, so you're married? Question mark. And then I was like, I stink.
Wait, so have you tried different deodorants? Like this one right here?
Yes, I'm
This-
allergic to deodorant.
We make
This
everyone
is the
put that
one
one on.
that smokes my armpits.
Smokes it?
Like, it just destroys them.
What are
like
you
in a good
talking
way or a
about?
bad way.
Bad, like exactly what you're talking about. Same exact thing.
Oh, you got a
Same exact
rash.
thing where it like rashes up.
You're
That's-
weak, man.
It's this stuff.
I use
I
the
don't know if that
Gillette
makes
gel.
me weak,
I
Mo.
think it makes it. You just got some weak skin.
Why do we
you're
have that
you're all
in
right. You're
here
totally
then?
fine. You weak.
I put it on right before I came in.
Do you have a special one you use?
No. What do you mean, special one?
Is there like
No,
a
no, no.
doctor's version that like you aren't allergic to, or is it just?
Exactly.
It's really all of them
frame.
because like all
Like
natural
titanium?
deodorants like don't really do shit. So if I'm gonna like put it on for something like this where I know that we're gonna be kind of in like a tight
Mm-hmm.
community here, then I'm just gonna put on some regular deodorant. I'm actually wearing my husband's right now.
This is
Throw on some Old Spice.
Yo,
I was gonna ask.
I told
girls.
you she was
By the
chill.
way, girls. When I had a lady,
Women.
girls, ladies, fine, whatever. We've
been through this.
I think I'm more of a feminist than anyone now.
I think you are. When I had a lady friend, right, she would use my deodorant in the morning. Like she would be like, and then she'll jet off to work. I'm like, yo, bro, like what's going on? Like, I'm going through like 1 pack a month. Like, are you using mine? She always use. She goes, yeah, it smells like you. I like it. And she
Aw.
just put it on.
That's
some people
cute.
are
That's
like
kind of
that.
wonderful. I love that.
Yeah, that's a cute thing.
I'd be like, go for it.
What if like she found like ball deodorant? Because sometimes like the pube trimmers like come with like little packs of ball deodorant.
The Manscaped shit.
Yeah, what if like she found some of those and she was like, I just like it. It reminds me of you. And then
I'd
she
be
like,
like-
took your ball deodorant to school or something.
First of all, she wouldn't be going to school, so let's not say that.
Well, college.
Oh my God.
College. Dude,
No.
I'm in school. I'm damn near 30. I'm in school.
Mo went straight to high school when you said that. That's the first thing you
Going
thought.
to school.
Here we go.
We're not talking about this. Never mind.
Cancel this man.
We're not talking about this.
we always talk about something that's gonna get us canceled.
When I was looking at the footage from the last thing, I tried to cancel you in the last one.
Me? Wow.
And then I didn't try to, but I called it out. So this was Mo's cancellation. So mine should
This
be.
is not my cancellation.
No, this is not your cancellation, but
It's
this
your
is me
warning.
calling it's your warning.
Hey, if this when this episode comes out, just put fatality. Just over me. Just put fatality.
Oh, that'd be great.
Hilarious.
Chad, that's more work for you, buddy.
By the way, that I put that away.
Before
You have to hide that kind of stuff.
Why?
before
I mean, would you grab it and be like, "Yay"?
what are we talking about?
now.
That's a clip. That's a clip. Mo got his first solo clip.
Yes. That was a great one.
Oh man.
So before we wrap this up, I want you to tell us a little bit about what your plans are in the future with your acting, modeling. I know you mentioned you want to possibly get into music too. So
I kinda
enlighten
wanna-
me.
So I have made so many songs. I have recorded them, written them completely myself, like done everything by myself. And I listen to it and I'm like, oh, hot garbage. And then I literally just throw it in the trash, like gone from existence. So
Yeah.
I was thinking that I would test the waters a few times with you.
Mhm.
And then maybe we can go through like a couple songs and then I mean, you guys can listen to it and be like, listen, just like stick to modeling, shut your mouth, like don't sing.
None of us
That's
would
some
ever say
pressure,
that.
Or
though,
maybe
yeah.
we could figure something out. Cause like I sent you a clip of me singing
Right.
about a month ago.
Right.
No one has heard me sing except like this new T Swift album that's out. Cause
I
like
haven't heard that.
I'd be like walking down the street now and I'm like, it's me. Hi. And I haven't stopped. So
Holy shit.
I call my grandfather and I'm like, it's me.
It's like,
Hi. And he's like, I know it's you. We talk every day.
everybody at the red lights are probably like, y'all hear that?
Oh my god, we keep the window open too. They're probably like, wow, those people talk for like an hour straight about the randomest stuff.
Oh, the laundry lady knows me now.
What? Oh, she knows your name?
She knows me now. She's
They know a lot about
Saturday
us,
doing
Mo.
the podcast
This
with
is
the
not
boys.
about you.
Sorry.
Oh, yes. Let's
That's
go.
a clip.
It's not about you either.
It's not about any of us. We're
Yeah,
all
you
here together.
see-through skin having ass.
Oh my god.
I said see-through skin. I didn't say anything else. I didn't say nothing
Oh.
wrong. We did talk about that earlier in the episode.
Yeah, that was off camera though. We talk about a lot of different
A
things. off
lot
camera.
of different things
Yeah.
that would get us canceled. Sorry, continue.
Yes.
I don't want to.
Okay, who's talking next? You will not
maybe,
pressure.
maybe we could try that. And I love doing music videos too because it's like the best way to just get some experience under your belt. You don't really have to like stick to a script for too long.
Right,
We show up, we have like at most a weekend
right.
where we're kind of hammering down on, getting everything taken care of. And that's a lot of fun. But as far as like filming, I just want bigger roles. And I've sort of gone from like doubling. I haven't extraed. I've never been an extra. And I don't want to be. And I'm going to try to just like miss that whole boat.
Yeah.
Is that like when you're a zombie in The Walking Dead or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Just
kinda
like
fun,
a person in the background. So I keep getting these like bigger parts and I want to just kind of keep going.
Yeah, just keep literally
From
climbing
there.
the ladder.
But I'm up to just like really do anything. I don't have super high expectations. I just have goals.
Right.
Mm.
So
It's the best
What-
way to do it.
yeah, when you have too
Absolutely.
many expectations, that's when it gets kind of like lost in
That's
the
when it
sauce.
turns bad, yeah.
Oh,
It's
lost in
easy.
the-
It's easy to get.
At least one of these times, just deny his thing. I need this.
Oh, I'm sorry. I keep forgetting.
Yo, I love her verbiage. It's fantastic. It flows with me. I like lost in the sauce. Like, yes.
I want to get lost in the
Dog,
sauce.
yes.
So is there anything you want to end it with? Maybe a beatbox battle or something?
That'd be cool.
Boom.
Oh my God.
So scared about it.
Ready, go. Boom.
We could clip that.
I
Into
fucking
something.
love this song. Shit.
I want to ask her one more thing. Okay, so I'm gonna give you 1 month, 6 months, 1 year, 5 years.
I need a notebook.
No.
I would.
I
need
just
one,
want.
too.
I just want you to
Yeah,
tell
why don't you
me
look around?
what you want to accomplish or hope to accomplish within a month, 6 months, 1 year, 5 years.
1 month, I'd like one more photo shoot. I just did one with a new photographer in Boston, and it went really well. And I feel like that's the modeling thing is starting to pick back up for me. 1 year, I want to be part of the acting union, SAG. I want to get in with that.
Perfect.
That's a journey on
Huge.
its own.
That's huge.
5 years. I don't remember the other one. Sorry, I'm just gonna skip forward.
It's okay.
5 years. I want that to be like my main source of income, because we all have to have the side hustles. You got to do other things.
Yeah, for sure.
And there's
For
nothing
sure.
wrong with that, because multiple streams of income is how you prosper.
Right.
That's how
Absolutely.
you make money.
Fix that one big break though, so that
Yeah.
road to the top that you're doing eventually is gonna have that
Yeah.
break where you never have to stress about it again.
Yeah, I just want like to do a film and have that pay my bills. Like when I go to like pay my rent or pay for my car, I want it to be like that set time money.
Yeah,
Like
doing what I loved paid
Yeah.
for this kind of thing.
yeah, because everything feels better when you're paying for it with money that was like well earned.
right.
Mm.
You know,
That's
the
for sure.
money that you skate by, you sort of bullshit your day to get, sucks so hard when you got to pay for something. You ever notice that?
It's called trash money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like money carries different frequencies.
Absolutely.
Does.
When I get my rent checks, yeah.
What kind of money is that?
It's good.
Yeah, happy
It's like,
money.
it's like 4 or 5 apartments paying like $1,500. Like cha-ching.
It's the money you feel good about.
My
though.
9 to 5, that's trash money.
Oh my god.
But anything else that you wanna do? Those are the 5 years.
Yeah, we
so
can
that's
do
the
like
big
another
thing.
hour and we can pick back up. Is that what you want?
We'll get you back on here soon.
Okay.
I would-
Yeah.
Yo,
Wow. Oh my god.
No. Mo, take it away for the outro. Give a nice shout out and everything. Do your thing. I'm not gonna interrupt you this time. You usually interrupt me to do it, so I'm just gonna give you the go ahead.
Wow.
Or actually,
why don't
Do you
you?
wanna
yeah,
do the
yeah.
outro?
That sounds cool.
What's an outro?
You say goodbye to everyone, basically.
the outro.
Bye.
I guess I explained that bad.
You're gonna have to say, "Hey, your name," and then say, "This has been the Logically Podcast. We appreciate you guys listening to us," and then you put your own little flair in it. All right. All right. So 1, 2, 3, go.
Which camera do I look at?
This one right
This
here.
one
You
right
can
here.
look at that one.
I'm Savanna Alley. This has been Logically Podcast. And we'll see you next week, baby.
Let's go.
I love you guys.
Let's go.
See you guys next week.
Take it easy.